My name is Henry Caldwell. I am 88 years old. I've lived most of my life in a small town where everyone knows your name, your past, and sometimes your mistakes. For many years, people thought I was a decent man, a hard-working husband, a reliable friend. But the truth is, I broke the most important thing I ever had. And I waited almost my entire life to try and fix it. When I was young, I believed forgiveness was something other people needed, something weak people asked for. I believed being right mattered more than being kind. I believed silence was easier than honesty. I was married once. Her name was Eleanor. She's 70 now. We met in this town when we were barely adults. She had a soft voice and a laugh that made ordinary days feel lighter. I had ambition, plans, and far too much pride. I made a mistake, not the kind you apologize for once and move on. I was unfaithful. I told myself lies, that it didn't matter, that no one would get hurt, that I was still a good man. But Eleanor found out, and when she looked at me, I saw something disappear from her eyes. Trust doesn't scream when it breaks. It goes quiet. So quiet you don't realize how much you've lost until the silence follows you everywhere. She didn't yell. She didn't throw things. She packed a small suitcase and she left. I watched her walk out of the door of the house we planned to grow old in, and I did nothing because I believed time would fix it. Time fixes nothing when pride stands in the way. Years passed. Decades. I stayed in this town. She didn't. I worked. I aged. I learned how loud an empty house can be. My best friend Walter stayed close. He is 90 now. He watched me grow older and quieter and heavier with regret. Walter used to say, "You can't carry guilt forever, Henry." But I did. I told myself Eleanor had moved on, that she didn't want to hear from me. The truth was simpler. I was afraid. Afraid she wouldn't forgive me. Afraid she would. Afraid of finally standing face to face with the man I had been. Last winter, I became sick. Nothing dramatic, just enough to remind me that time is not endless. That night, I couldn't sleep. I stared at the ceiling and thought of Eleanor, and I realized something unbearable. If I died tomorrow, she would never know how deeply sorry I was. So I wrote her a letter, not to explain, not to defend myself, just to tell the truth. Weeks passed, no answer. Then one morning the phone rang. It was her voice, older, softer. She said, "I don't know if I can forgive you, but I will listen." That was more than I deserved. We met in a small cafe in our hometown. She sat across from me. Not angry, just careful. I didn't justify myself. I didn't blame circumstances. I said the words I should have said decades ago. I was wrong, and I am sorry. She didn't say she forgave me. She said, "I carried this pain for a long time." Then she smiled, just a little. That smile was not forgiveness, but it was mercy, and sometimes mercy is enough. I am 88 years old now, and I finally understand this. Forgiveness is not about erasing the past. It is about choosing not to let it poison the future. If you have hurt someone you love, do not wait decades like I did. Pride ages badly. Regret lasts forever. Say the words while you still can, because one day, time will decide for you.